Hey guys, Ben with Analog Love Song here with you today. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to talk to you about this most recent batch of Amiibos that just came out and kind of tell you my history with Amiibos. And so first we're going to look at what we got. We got Chrom, which is of course a Fire Emblem Amiibo. He is from Fire Emblem Awakening, and he's actually the second version of Chrom to come out. The first one is the Red Brick Chrom from the Fire Emblem series. I really like this one too. They both kind of got the cape thing going on. Put those right up there for you to see. So they're gonna look really, this new one's gonna look really good next up to the rest of my Fire Emblem Amiibos. The second one, of course, is Simon Belmont from Castlevania. This is probably my favorite out of this series. I really like what they've got going on with the whip and his pose and all that. I can't wait to unbox this one. And then, of course, the third from this batch and final one is Incineroar. He's a Pokemon. I am not super familiar with this character or this Pokemon, but he'll look really nice next to the rest of my Pokemon. And yeah, I've been collecting Amiibos since day one. The first one I got was Samus. I got this on day one of whenever Smash Brothers for Wii U first came out. And I really liked the design on this one. There is, of course, a better Samus now, but this one will always hold a special place in my heart since it was my first Amiibo. Then a few days later, I was like, you know what? I kind of like that Mario Amiibo, so I went and got him. And I was pretty much had my mind made up that I was just going to do the two Amiibos. I didn't want to get too crazy in them. But the Amiibo that kind of started this whole collecting frenzy was Little Mac. Now, I bought Little Mac because in the local GameStop I went to, they only had one of him. And the clerk who worked there, we kind of became friends doing this Amiibo stuff. And Smash Brothers, we would talk about Smash Brothers a lot. But he had put this one back for me without me even asking him to. And so he sold him to me. And my plan was to scalp him, to sell him on the internet. But he was sitting in my house for a couple of days, and I was just looking at the box, and it drove me crazy. And so I finally opened him, and so Little Mac is kind of the first one who got me in this collecting frenzy with the Amiibos. Another one that has a special place in my heart is Diddy Kong. He was batch 2 or 3, if I recall, and I remember waiting all day for them to release him at Target. And I finally found him that night, and it was such an amazing feeling, kind of hunting these things down in the wild. And that was back in the prime, I would say, of the Amiibos, back before Nintendo really knew how popular they would be. And so they were hard to find, hard to come by. And so there was like a real sense of the thrill of hunting these things. You would go to many different stores, Best Buy, Toys R Us, Target, GameStop, to find these guys. Later on, people in Japan started to wise up, and they would sell these on Play Asia and places like that. So that's where I bought a lot of the rare ones before they did re-release them, like Rosalina and Wii Fit Trainer. But I got a full collection now, and I really like how Nintendo's rolling these guys out now, 3 at a time. The early waves would be 7, 9. They would have too many of them and they would break the bank. But now you get about 3 new ones every 3 months or so. I think it's a good cadence to how these things come out. And so yeah, I'm real pleased. And the design on these things are just blowing away some of the original designs. I mean, this Samus versus this Samus, come on. Can't really beat the new one. So yeah, now I have the complete Smash Brothers series until the next wave comes out, of course, which I got those pre-ordered. I believe they come out in January. And I have the complete Legend of Zelda series. The only one I was missing for a while was the Breath of the Wild Link. And I guess I had restocks on him or something, and his price came down. I got him for about $20 versus, they were going for like 60 like right after they came out. So I waited on that one. Finally got my complete Legend of Zelda series. So if you guys like these Amiibo YouTube videos, maybe I'll do some more. I do plan on doing an unboxing for this later. Me and my daughter kind of have a ritual with these. Alright guys, if you like this content and want a little more, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe even if you want to. I'm a small channel right now, just kind of doing this for fun. But until next time, you guys, I'll see you around.